Ew.
You know, that's really good, but soda is one of the worst things for your body. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the problems with soda and try and persuade you to stop drinking soda. We'll start with what's so bad about soda, and then we'll move into how do I stop drinking soda. So Nancy Appleton said in her article, Killer Colas, The Hard Truth About Soft Drink, that soda addiction typically begins in the late teens and the early 20s. This is a time period when adults begin to kind of become themselves and aren't really as structured as they should be. Therefore, they may make some unhealthy decisions with what they consume or eat or drink. That's something that I personally had a problem with. I am definitely working on cutting my soda out of my diet, but I definitely fall into that category, as does much of my audience, as we are all in college, clearly. And yeah, so many of you now we will look at why soda is unhealthy and why you should stop drinking it. Many of you already understand why soda is so unhealthy. In the Geisinger Caring article titled, How Your Body Changes When You Stop Drinking Soda, we learned that soda is a leading cause of obesity in children, teens, and adults. This is just based on the high calorie content it contains and the fats and stuff. So like this can of Mountain Dew contains 170 calories and 46 grams of carbs. That's a lot. It also contains 46 grams of sugars. That's a lot more than you should be trying to drink in a day. So yeah, when you add 2, 3, or 4 sodas onto your diet a day, it's very, very unhealthy for you. Also, in a Mayo Women's Clinic article titled Stop Drinking Soda, How This Beverage Could Affect Your Health, we learn that soda is often overconsumed. It's drinking in an effort to try and hydrate, even though it has no sort of hydrating qualities about it. Therefore, drinking soda leads you to become more dehydrated and more thirsty, which in turn makes you want to drink more soda because you were thirsty. Kristen McNeilis also talks about soda, but this time she discusses how it is related to children and what are some issues with that. So, your children should be avoiding soda mostly because of the sugar content and the carbonation. The sugar is really bad for a child's teeth. It often causes the enamel to erode prematurely and leads to cavities and other unhealthy oral issues. As for the stomach goes, the carbonation causes a lot of bubbles in your stomach, causes your stomach to expand. It leads to a lot of burping in adults, as we already know, but that amount of carbonation is really not good for a small child's stomach either. So now that we know what is wrong with soda, we're going to look at some ways for you to cut it out of your diet. The easiest way is to just stop drinking it. Instead of picking up soda, grab a bottle of water or a bottle of tea or something and enjoy something else, something a little healthier and more hydrating. Another way to do it, if it's too hard for you to just quit cold turkey, is to just cut down. So say you drink 3 or 4 sodas a day, you could try cutting down and cutting your consumption to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 sodas a day for a while. And then when you're pretty comfortable there, you can cut down to 1 or 2 and eventually back off to just 1 soda a day. You can also change drinks. So instead of drinking a bunch of soda every day, you instead consume maybe 1 soda a day, but instead of your other sodas, you would substitute in like coffee or tea or something that's a little more healthy, or something, especially because soda is often used to kind of facilitate an energy drink or coffee and provide caffeine. You can often facilitate with some sort of coffee or tea or something else containing caffeine. Another way to quit is to I don't have another way to put it. So yeah, thank you for listening. We'll go back through and summarize what we talked about. So we talked about how soda is very unhealthy for you. Oftentimes sugar is very bad, and in the quantities that we drink soda, it's not great. Make sure if you're trying to quit, cut down, drink different drinks, you know. So I hope you go out and try and clean up your diets. Drink a little less soda, a little more water.